Welcome back, student. In the last video, we discussed a sample problem on how to form a linear programming problem, formulation of linear programming problem. This video, we are going to discuss one more problem. The same idea, we are going to discuss another problem. A leading biscuit manufacturer produces two brands of biscuit A and biscuit B. Biscuit A contains 25 grams of wheat, 5 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of flavor. Biscuit B contains 48 grams of wheat, 8 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of flavor. The manufacturer has 16 kilograms of wheat, 7 kilograms of sugar, and 5 kilograms of flavor. If the profit on biscuit A is really over 0.050 and biscuit B is 0.090, formulate the linear programming problem to find the maximum profit. So we are going to use the same idea. When we check, they have given the manufacturer is producing two products, one is A and the second one is B. And the composition, the requirements are given. Biscuit A requires 25 grams of wheat, 5 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of flavor. Biscuit B contains 48 grams of wheat, 8 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of flavor. And then availability is given, the resources are given. Manufacturer has 16 kilograms of wheat, 7 kilograms of sugar, and 5 kilograms of flavor. And then they have given about the profit, 50 by the and 90 by the. Now we are going to formulate the linear programming problem with our objective to maximize the profit. With our objective to maximize the profit. So our objective function will be maximum profit or maximize the profit. Z is equal to f of xi, where xi are the decision variables. Decision variables involved. Now again, if I like last problem, let me form a table so that it is easy for us to identify the requirements and other things. So we are having the products. I'm going to check what are all the products. We are having A, biscuit A, and biscuit B. And the chemical composition or the required composition are given. The resources required for manufacturing the biscuit. We need wheat, we need sugar, and we need flavor. So we need 3 resources to complete or to manufacture the biscuit. The requirements are given. For biscuit A, we need 25 grams and 5 grams of sugar and 1 gram of flavor. And for biscuit B, we require 48 grams of wheat, 8 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of flavor. The next one, the availability is given, so I'm going to take the availability. What is the availability? They have given the 16 kilograms of wheat is available. Wheat is available 16 kgs. Sugar is available for 7 kgs. And flavor is available for 5 kgs. The corresponding profits are given. The corresponding profits On brand biscuit A, we are getting 0.050, and biscuit B, we are getting 0.090. Next, we are going to form the constraints. Here, the constraints are based on the resources, isn't it? What are all the resources available? We are having wheat, so we need to make a condition or constraint for wheat. Then we are having sugar, so we need to make a condition for sugar, and we need a condition for flavor. So when we check here again, like last problem, when I check here, this is grams and here this is kilograms. So I'm going to multiply by 1000 to make them into same unit. So this is 16,000 grams. 7 kgs into 1000. So this will become 7,000 grams. 5 kgs into 1000. So this is 5,000 grams. So I'm going to check, or I'm going to define the decision variables. So number of quantity biscuit A to be produced. I am going to consider this as x1. And in the same way, number of quantity biscuit B be produced. We are going to take it as x. Very simple idea. So biscuit A is x1. See, in examination point of view or for understanding purpose, just I am going to take the values. Biscuit A is x1 and this is x2. That means I am going to multiply this row with x1. I'm going to multiply this row with x1 and I'm going to multiply this row with the x2. So this is 25, this is x1. All the values I'm going to multiply by x1. This row I'm going to multiply by x1. This row we are going to multiply by x2. This is very easy idea so that you can understand how to form the constraint. So for wheat, this is 25 x1 plus 48 x2. Here again they have given the maximum availability. So I'm going to use, or I'm going to use the inequality, or I'm going to construct the inequality with less than or equal. What is the availability? This is 16,000 grams. When we check for sugar, this is 5x1 plus 8x2. Again, we are going to use the same less than or equal. We are having 7,000 grams of sugar. Finally, this is 1x1 and this is 2x2. This is for flavor. Again, the maximum availability is given. So this is less than or equal 5,000. So we form the constraint. Next, we are going to check for the objective function. Our objective function depends on the profit. So maximize profit is equal to 0.050x1 plus 0.090. So we form the constraint, we identified the objective function. And then finally, we have to complete with the alternative. All our xi's, or if you want, you can write separately x1, x2 should be greater than or equal 0 because we are producing the quantities, so the quantity cannot be negative. Understand the main idea? So you have to take the, you have to read the problem, identify the objective function, and form a table for your comfortability. And the first one you are going to take x1, the second row you are going to take x2. If you are having more number of products, you can keep adding the number of products x1, x2, x3, x4, and so on. And on the bottom you are going to write the available resources. On the corresponding parallel to the products, you are going to take the profit, and then form the equation. Then form the equation. Formulate the linear programming problem. Understand the idea? So this is again next level. In the next video, we will discuss with advanced level problem. Next model problem.